Oh, they would love to hear that. I have to constantly delete comments.
Oh, because they're just good. Yeah, because
They can't just be like, oh, that person's attractive. It's, oh, I wish your finger would
something
have slipped.
not family friendly.
Yeah. Also, if you do anything illegal, please don't tell me.
Mm.
I'm recording you in 8K. I don't know why I have to tell people this, but I don't want to be an accessory to any of your crimes.
Sure, sure. No, I'm crime free.
Okay, good. I've had people do stuff illegally and they're like, oh, this, that. And I'm like, that's illegal, right?
What do you use for lotion or oil?
Right now I'm just using baby oil, which is going to make it a little harder. I didn't bring anything with me through TSA. And then I was just in Ralph's. I'm like, oh, I think it was Ralph's. And I saw, oh, they have shea butter. I could have come over here and got some shea butter.
Mm.
That's what I use at my office.
Shea butter?
Yeah. Let's see. Let me try to remember the timing of this so I can delete the audio. But so what I'm going to do on you right now is massage.
Okay. Never had it done.
Yeah. The reason I'm going to delete the audio is, like I said, is a very thirsty audience. And I feel like it would be insulting.
Culturally.
Yeah. You do it almost nude. But the reason you do it pretty much nude is that you want a lot of flow. So I can go from your back all the way to your feet.
Right.
So the more clothing you have on you
gets in the way.
Yeah. And I will say that if you even just show people this massage, and I have nothing against, but this massage is really good for relaxation.
Okay.
So I feel like there are people who really would benefit from this, but they won't look at it that way.
Mm-hmm.
How's that feel?
Feels great.
And if that person you were talking to decides to say no, and this person who said they would let me come, get back with me says no, I wouldn't have.
So I guess I would, but they're also, I don't want to get into what we talked about in their discussion. I think they're a little flexible.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think they were pushing for midnight to hang out, so I'm sure I can push them back. I just need to text them.
Gotcha.
How many years have you been doing massage professionally?
12 years.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. I'm currently contemplating whether I would try to do this again in San Diego.
San Diego's more laid back. Um, but I don't know. You're going to find the same archetypes.
How's that feel?
Feels great. This is the.
Hmm?
Well, it's very silky and nice.
Yeah, and I'm not even that good at it. I mean, I just took this class in July, so I'm very new to it.
Okay.
I do charge more for it because there is a lot of lunging, so it can be physically demanding.
I see.
And hopefully this gets a lot of views on YouTube. It's just so... It's finicky. One video will do well, the next will do extremely poorly.
Bit unpredictable.
Yeah. They never listen to me, I'm not sure why.
Who doesn't?
So I've like worked on a few guys who've had OnlyFans.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't do the type of massage that my fans want me to do.
Yeah.
I get so many of them who ask me like, oh, Twitter. It's like, I don't have a Twitter. Well, I do have a Twitter, but it's not what you're looking for.
Okay.
And so it's a lot of them that they want like an erotic massage. And it's like, that's not what I do. I have nothing against that, but like, I really excel at sports massage.
Yeah.
And so like, that's what I do. But like, I've told a few like guys, like, if you just like had someone massage you, or you massage someone, like you would get people going like from that YouTube video to like your Twitter or something.
Right.
And you probably would make some money on YouTube itself.
Interesting.
I mean, it takes some trial and error, but I think my highest YouTube video is my two highest are over 600,000 views.
Oh well. I wonder what the demographic is, or the demographic patterns of someone who watches the video.
So I had some people like on Reddit try to tell me like, oh, it's kids, because it's like the idea that you just have a bunch of horny teenage boys, but like I don't remember watching guys getting massaged on YouTube when I was a horny
It
teenage
seems
boy.
niche. Like yeah, I could flip through the Sears catalog or like flip through a website with lingerie and watch that, but there's much more titillating stuff available.
Yeah.
So
And even when I was younger, there wasn't. Like I would watch like bodybuilders on YouTube.
right.
I don't ever remember watching like people getting a massage when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
But when I look at my demographics, because I've had people tell me my demographics are wrong and it must be teenagers and all this. Like it says like less than like
No, that feels off base to me.
yeah, it says less than 0.3% of my viewers are under the age of 18.
Okay.
And like most of my viewers are
What info did the comments give?
not much.
Okay.
They don't often tell me how old they are. But what YouTube says is that it's pretty much middle-aged men.
Okay. Like, I'm wondering if there's a specific kind of, like, sexual fetish there.
Oh, so yes. So ASMR is huge. I don't do it. I hate the way ASMR sounds.
Yeah.
You would, like, if you, like...
I know very little about it.
Yeah, if you, like right now, there will be people who will watch this video and get angry because we're talking because they don't like that. But if you massage someone and you did ASMR with it, you would get so many like views.
Huh. Yeah, supposedly you can find all kinds of ASMR stuff on Spotify. I read.
Yeah.
I guess the adult filters or the age specific filtering isn't working very well on the platform.
Yeah. In fact, I need to go check and make sure that that microphone is working because I did it once and the microphone wasn't working and I didn't have any sound.
Okay.
And people will get upset. I put music over it. So I had to tell them, like, listen, the microphone wasn't working. Please don't give me an attitude because you don't get to hear me, like, rub lotion over some man, which is like what it's basically what they just want to hear the sloshing sounds.
Okay, they want to hear the interaction of the flesh,
Yeah,
the meat.
yeah, they want to hear.
The
They
meat
want to hear. But yeah, like when I recorded Sancho, I told him about it. He is such a sweetheart. He is just such a sweetheart and a funny guy. So I told him about the website, and he like went and he found like there was like a thread on him, and he was just so giddy about it.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I've looked myself up. I was kind of low key scared.
Really?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna put up a shield if anybody says anything not nice, but
Yeah.
it's also the flip side is you can let your guard down and people say nice things and they say he's a nice guy or he's intelligent, right? That's
Yeah.
like, okay, well, that's nice that people recognize that I'm not just a piece of meat,
Yeah.
but whatever. To gossip is to be human.
Hmm.
sore. I found some crap on my hamstring. I didn't know it was there.
And this is not what you would normally get with the relaxing massage. I wouldn't use elbows, but
Okay.
I guess I kind of
Yeah, you have that therapeutic nature though, where it's like if you find something, you want to get into it and grind it out.
The class I took, most of the people were physical therapists. And I was talking to one of the physical therapists. I said, I just learned this new massage to do relaxing massage because my problem is, when I'm working on someone, they want a relaxing massage. I start finding stuff like, no, Terrence, leave it alone, leave it alone. They don't want you to do all that. But like, I just sometimes cannot help myself.
What was the class?
Oh, it was
Okay. I thought so from what you were saying, to leave it alone. Because, like, physical therapists wouldn't want to leave it alone.
Yeah.
They would be like, start piecing the clues together.
Well, he was telling me because, like, he's had an issue with massage therapists who think they can do everything. And so he's, like, he's really, picky about who he sends, like, his clients to.
Okay.
Because, you'll have massage therapists say, oh, I do this, this, and that, and they really don't do that.
Yeah.
And I was telling him, I'm the opposite. I'm like, I'm very firm with people. I don't do this, I don't do that.
Right.
I am not the best massage therapist for relaxation.
Yeah, I'm going to make you hurt.
I purposely put up videos of like body.
No, I watched some of your stuff. It looked like they were like,
Yeah.
No pain, no gain, bro. Yeah, I do the cupping on myself at home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the class I took is probably the best class I've ever had in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah, it was cupping.
Okay.
They also offer it to like, I guess, the personal trainers. They said something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a cupping class, but it's more well, actually, I should not say that. The teacher would get very annoyed. It's cup therapy.
Okay.
He doesn't want you to call it cupping because he considers that like, more of a Chinese traditional medicine, internal organs.
Okay.
And he does like cup therapy or decompression therapy.
Yeah.
And so we use like clear plastic cups, so you want to see what's happening to the tissue on the inside.
Sure.
Gauges, an electric pump to really kind of like, zone in on how much pressure you're like getting.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so you know what type of vacuum you're creating.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
And it was very beneficial. I had someone over yesterday. It was just for a few minutes. He was a bodybuilder or a weightlifter at least.
Okay.
But not an athlete, and it wasn't my best work. But a lot of weightlifters aren't very good at like feeling their body and like listening to instructions. So I'm telling him to move his legs and he's having such a hard time.
Interesting.
It's because he's in pain. And he's like trying to avoid the pain, where if he was like an athlete, he would be listening to what I'm saying and be like, okay, I know this hurts, but I'm going to benefit from it.
Huh.
I'm also wondering if I should turn on my 3D camera. I think I will. But most people don't like the 3D video. I think it's cool though, but it's just YouTube is so finicky. Like I massaged this one guy named Alan Ladd. I don't know if you've ever heard of him or seen him.
I don't think so.
Really muscular, hairy white guy.
Okay.
And he's done like a few scenes with some company. And every video I put up pretty much flopped except for one video.
Huh.
So I ended up not making my money back. If the other videos had done like even a tenth as well, I would have made my money back.
Is there a particular body type that your YouTube viewers gravitate towards more than others?
Yeah, big butt, basically.
Big butt? Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
The more muscular the butt, the better.
Huh.
Which is why that one guy who was very rude, I didn't pay him as much as he wanted, but his pictures didn't look very good. Then he came in, and I was going to pay him more than I had asked to pay him. Like, I literally went to the ATM and got $100 extra, but he was such a jerk, I just didn't tell him that.
Okay.
But his butt is, like, it's huge.
Generous.
Yeah. And so, like, the videos did really, really well. And it's not just him. Like, it's me. The thumbnail is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Now
I've
they
seen
have
that with YouTube videos.
Now they have a thing now where you can upload up to 3 different thumbnails,
Okay.
and it will say test and see like which one's doing the
It'll do
best.
like ABC testing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
There you go. So the thumbnail is so important to the point where I was working on this one guy who's pretty thin, and he's not the kind of person that the YouTube audience cares about.
Okay.
How's that feel?
It's different.
Yeah, it's just kind of like for your hips. But so he's not the kind of person that the YouTube audience cares about. But I was massaging his hip flexors.
Okay.
And I had one leg off the table, and I kind of like exposed some of his abs. And people thought I was like touching him down there. And so it has...
People don't realize where the hip flexor goes.
Yeah, so it has like... I've made very little money off of it because people basically click on and click off like, out of disappointment. But it has like over 200,000 views. And I've literally had people say like, oh, you like catfished me. And it's like, no, I was working his hip flexor. That's your imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's funny because a video like that, with the number of views I have, the amount of time that people watch, I would normally have made about $300.
Okay.
But I only made like $70.
Okay.
Because people just turn it off. When it comes to YouTube, you make money off of 2 ways. The longer people watch and where they're from. Well, 3 ways. You make money based off of how much advertisers pay for it.
Okay.
So if you have like a bunch of people in India where they don't, make a lot of money, you're not going to get a lot of money from your advertisements.
Okay. So the U.S. audience and other countries pay a premium?
Yeah.
For ad share. Does it matter if the subscriber is like a YouTube premium subscriber or not?
I read that apparently you make more from them.
Okay.
But I guess I'm pretty sure there's like a limit to that.
Yeah.
Also, I know in other countries they charge less for YouTube Premium.
Okay.
But yeah, you want other wealthy countries like, the US and like the UK, and I think Singapore is actually up there.
Oh.
Japan, places like that.
Okay.
I've heard if you do like a financial video and you have a bunch of Americans watch it, you make a ton of money. Like up to $10 per 1,000 views.
Oh, wow.
And when you think about people there were like, 200,000 views per like video.
Right.
They're making a lot per video. Me, on average, I make about $1.50 per 1,000 views.
Okay.
Like I will definitely make less on this video because I'm talking to you, which is fine. They'll get over it. And I'm not really doing any ASMR.
I can shut up.
No, 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 it's fine. I don't. If someone wants to talk to me, that's cool. I tell them like they'll get over it. At the end of the day, this video really is like to promote my business. My business. I just discovered that I can make some of the money back I like spend on like models by just posting it on YouTube.
Got it.
And there's some people I give free massages to because they can't afford it, and so it kind of like recoups the amount of money I would have made if I actually charged them.
Well, that's nice of you.
Yeah, I had someone who tried to save up for a massage for 3 months and he just couldn't save up the money for it. My friend says he notices how nice he is to his clients when he sees how I treat mine.
Oh.
Yeah, let me know if this hurts.
Okay. It's a very subtle imaginary hard-on.
And it's not even just about the money, because if you're demonetized, they show your video to so few people.
Really?
Yes, it like just kills your video.
Huh.
Part of it is that if you're demonetized, then that it's most likely they think that your video is only good for people over 18. And the problem with that is that you have to be logged in.
Yeah. They have a lot of anonymous traffic.
Yeah. And then also they're in the business of making money. Yeah. So if you're demonetized, they're not making money for showing ads. Yeah. So they're not going to be as likely to show your video to people. I have a few videos that were demonetized at one, because they'll like demonetize it and I'll like, say, hey, this is not correct. And they'll reverse the decision and you just see my views plummet.
Does it go back?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's undoable.
Yeah, unless they once the reviewer said looks at it and said no, it was correct, then there's nothing you can do.
Okay. Do you have one appeal?
Do
you have one appeal?
I've won a lot of appeals. Okay. I think just the word massage triggers their bots to say this is inappropriate.
Oh.
I remember one day within a 2-hour period, they demonetized 12 of my videos or something.
You're on a rampage.
Yeah, I just kept getting these alerts.
You angered the Oracle.
And then I'm going through each one and saying, hey, no, this is fine.
Yeah, and it's frustrating though.
And then I started getting more we looked at it and we changed our decision. We looked at it, we changed our decision. But it just kept going over and over. In shorts, you don't really make a lot of money. I think the most I made on a short was 50 cents.
Okay.
Unless it really blows up, but I don't think YouTube is like Instagram, where it's as thirst driven.
I don't watch them. I skip over them.
Mm-hmm. The shorts.
Yeah, the whole point of watching YouTube is because I can get in to anything from 5 minutes to an hour long video, depending on how deep I want to dive.
Oh, and that's another thing with YouTube. You make more money if the video is at least 8 minutes long.
Okay. I mean, there's this guy I watch who's a film nerd. I watched a 59-minute video on acting techniques, and there's some good stuff on them. There's some excellent stuff. There's a lot of clickbait, but there's some excellent, well-produced stuff on that platform.
Yes.
It's kind of replaced my streaming to a large extent. I don't stream as much on, say, Netflix or Max. I go increasingly to YouTube creators.
There's an endless amount of just high quality.
Just niche stuff, really specific to whatever my very unique and very specific tastes and interests are. But then you find that there's a large community and you're not alone.
Yeah.
I can watch some, I call it my fetishes.
Yeah.
It's not my sexual fetishes, it's my brain fetishes.
Yeah.
And tickles are just the same.
Yeah, there's some interesting videos out there. I watched a video of a guy, apparently he's famous. I think his name is Vsauce or something.
Okay.
I didn't watch it on purpose, but I woke up in the middle of the night because I'll leave YouTube on.
Okay.
And it was him counting prime numbers for several hours. And it had several 100,000 views.
Prime numbers, wow.
He must have made so much money off of that video. That many views. YouTube, and they'll just message me, how are you doing? And I'm this is a business. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to be quiet for this so they can hear the crunchy. download it because the files for VR are so huge.
Okay.
Like, I'm pretty sure they want you like constantly going and streaming.
Huh. And what do you watch it on?
I watch it on my Oculus Quest.
Okay.
Not sure if you can watch it on the Apple Vision Pro. They've kind of locked that down with a lot of stuff because they think most of like 3D video right now is not good enough for it.
Okay.
And I can understand that, you know, because the camera I have is like, it's barely watchable in my opinion, but they don't even sell it anymore. It's like 400.
Okay.
It's 5.6K.
Okay.
I think like the 8K one would be like 5,000.
Okay.
And the 16K is like 15,000. But I think in the future, it's going to catch on because 3D video is kind of insane. You really do feel like you're right there. Like you will try to reach out and touch what's on the screen. You can't because it's a video, so you go towards it, and you know it just kind of like moves away from you.
Right. It's like a 3D, like a video game.
Yeah. Well, not even like that, because like with that you can walk towards what's on the screen.
Oh, okay.
With this, you move towards it, and like it moves away because it's just video.
You're moving the point of reference you're seeing.
Yeah. Put that down there, and I'm going to need it back. I think that's good enough. Even though I did get someone posted one of my videos from YouTube on Twitter,
Okay.
and it went like a little viral, and I got like 30,000 people from Twitter going to my YouTube page.
That's good.
Yeah, when YouTube works, it works. So the person I recorded, he's he's basically getting a free massage,
Okay.
and I always put his Instagram on the videos.
Okay.
I normally don't put the person's Instagram on the video unless they're like a nice person, if I'm paying them. Because if you're a jerk, I'm not going to pay you to advertise for you. But he had 300 people overnight go to follow him on Instagram from the video.
Well, that's good. Mr. Popular.
So they do follow people from my YouTube channel. Sometimes they will hunt you down.
It could be good or bad.
Yeah, one guy, I think he blocked me because I was thanking him on my Instagram channel, but I didn't put his Instagram on YouTube. So they saw the videos on YouTube, went to my Instagram, saw like what I posted on Instagram, and then went to his page. And I think he was just getting too many people following him and like bothering him.
Okay.
I don't think he wanted that much attention.
Yeah, be careful what you wish for.
But apparently one thing they will say is they'll thank you for your work as if you're doing anything right now.
What do you mean, thank you for your work?
Like they'll see me massaging someone, then they'll go to your Instagram and say, "Oh, I loved your work."
Is that code for something?
Literally, like you getting a massage. I'm like, you didn't do anything. You're just laying here. Like, oh, I love your work of laying there and getting a massage.
Like, is that acting kick?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. You did have to absorb some of the pain, maybe. But hopefully you feel better afterwards.
Yes. Most people say they do. And I'm being very gentle on you.
Well, there's something in that. There's something down here. I'm sure you feel something.
Yeah. How's that feel?
Good.
Yeah, it's one of the hard things for me to do.
Yeah, I know.
Teacher made it look very easy.
Yeah.
And that's why with this massage, you don't use a sheet for this underneath stuff.
You have trouble getting down there.
It would be almost impossible. You can do it, it's really hard.
Right. I write one.
And the problem I have the most with this massage is that you really have to get like on top of the person. So it's not like a Western massage where your body's kind of away from the table.
Yeah.
My friend took this class before I did. And he's like, you're way too far away from the person when you do that. Like you have to basically be like almost.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm doing this right, but when my teacher did this, oh my fucking goodness. I just wanted to surrender all my emotions to him when he did this. Abnormally jacked to get attention. I have several clients who are IFBB pro bodybuilders, and they have relatively small followings. But it's because they look huge. They don't look insanely huge.
I like how you follow the different intercostals around.
This is actually from the relaxing massage class I took. It's one of the very few things we do where it's not like a continuous flow.
Not many people get in between the ribs like that, though.
Well, I do a lot of things a lot of people don't do. I felt really vindicated with some of the stuff I learned in the class the other day.
That's good.
I was like, oh, I do this. I just didn't know why I was doing it.
Develops an instinct for it, even if you're not formally trained. You start to. I've seen if you have enough kind of hours on the table. There's therapists I've seen where they just they notice intrinsic patterns to the body. Like if I work on this, then it loosens that. And the chaining between.
Yeah. Like one thing I learned was I don't know if you've ever seen this on yourself when you cup yourself, but sometimes it looks almost like you're the after you cup it, it's like a sausage patty.
Okay.
It's like just this kind of like raised, bumpy, nasty, like round circle thing.
The texture of it.
That's actually very good. That is a lot of stagnation where like something happened and like you're not getting a lot of blood flow there.
Interesting. Okay.
I thought I had messed someone up the first time it happened.
That you'd actually gotten on the right spot.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. And it looks like ground beef.
Yeah. So
Like it has that dimpled texture. To it. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to watch out for that.
In the class, the teacher said he called it the Jimmy Dean sausage.
Okay. So that means that you decompress some kind of laminated tissues.
Yeah, and you want to see that. Well, not that you want to see that, but it's a good sign. Right. Something good.
Okay. That's cool.
Especially see it around the lats and around the shoulder a lot, like the posterior part of the shoulder.
Okay.
I'm going to have to do a lot of studying before I take this test because it was mostly physical therapists, so half of what they were saying was going over my head.
Every field test out there on lingo.
And we don't learn a lot about exercise in massage school. So like when they were saying, okay, you would have this person you would do this test and what kind of exercise would you follow it up with? I'm like, I have no idea. My clients would be very angry if I had them exercise. That's why they came to me.
Yeah.
They want to lay down and have me fix them. They don't want to do anything. We even cut this, which was terrifying.
What, the scalenes?
No, the SEM. Scalings as well, but the SEM. So right here.
SEM wouldn't be too bad. Scalings, I'd want to pull out the anatomy chart on that one, just due to the nerves and the arteries going through there. Sternocleidomastoid is more like, how do you say, superficial.
Mm-hmm. It's superficial, but I forgot what nerve veins he said were right next to it. And he taught us to, that's why I have like the little gun thing over there. Well, it's like I use it to put a specific amount of pressure. So like you said, it's superficial. So as long as you put very little pressure and you keep moving, it's fine.
Okay.
And it felt great. But we had to put like the lowest amount of pressure.
Okay. Yeah, usually the SEM, I just try to grab it because it's so ropey.
Yeah. And he was like, definitely do not cut it unless you have that specific, like you have a gauge where you can gauge the exact amount of pressure you're using. And it's like the lowest amount of pressure, like what you use for like lymphatic drainage.
Okay.
He's like, I haven't had anyone die in my class yet. I'm like, I don't want to be the cause for the first person to die. And of course, my it's either don't go over 200, and mine went to 250, and only freaking out. Did I kill you? So much time. Put that there. See if I can do it on here. What I've learned is I'll probably start from the top. So you can put pressure here and it's fine. So, wow, okay, let's see. Not catching me.
Second.
Do I have it in correctly? Yeah, it's not getting a lot of. Why is that? Sorry. That might be the universe saving me. That's interesting. Yeah, that's nice to know. You definitely said to only use. Okay. Oh, oh. It might come off because of your hair. How's that feel?
All right.
There we go. That's what we want. Actually, maybe I should scrape this because you have so much chest hair. How's that feel?
It's fun.
This pecs don't really seem to be too much of an issue. So there might be that subscapularis. No, that's actually pretty good.
The other side's there.
Hmm?
The other side probably. Or it might be a lap.
Biceps are a little tight. How's that feel?
It's fun.
I think some of that is coming from the bicep. The biggest issue I'm having is with you straightening your arm.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you don't have a lot of fibrosis here. Obviously some here you can hear that crunchiness.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Oof. Couldn't hear that in a while.
I can do some ASMR with your chest.
Good.
on this.
Okay, well, you don't have as much fibrosis.
It feels differently tight.
Should have that here. But yeah, I can tell the difference when I try to put both your arms up here.
The left or the right?
The right. But I also, worked on the right before, the left before doing that. It was so much easier to lift that left arm. I just have to study to remember the stuff we did in that class. Like, I already can't remember how to do the nerve flossing that we did, where you would have the person put their body in certain positions and stretch.
Oh, the 3-arm nerves?
Yeah, it was like one was like by your head, and you would like move your arm and your head in a certain way,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to do something to your nerves.
Yeah, it's the ulnar. Forget the other two. There's 3 of them.
Yeah, there are. And we would do the flossing with cups,
Okay.
kind of enhance it.
It was almost like shoulders weren't tight. Am I wrong?
Your shoulders are tight?
No, I mean like the stuff you're on, like what feels worse, bicep or anterior delt.
Anterior delt.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking.
Hopefully this doesn't hurt too much. When I do this on some people, they literally kick the sheets off.
The cupping's it's not a pain, it's more of an unnerving, it's a weird feeling. It's not what I would call relaxing and pleasant though.
I have one client, he finds this relaxing. He's kind of built differently though.
I find the cupping useful to point out, like, see, you cruise across, there's an epicenter right across the anterior delt, right about there.
Yeah.
And if you get on top of that with the cup, it really points out where the sore band is, like right there.
One client, I do this, and they did something different, but seemed somewhat similar. But I found with him, if I kind of cup, so I'm going to have you take your arm and just kind of go like here to here, nice and slow.
Just intral and external.
Yeah. And then if I cup here, it seems to help a lot with that rotation. I really liked the class. I was like, oh, see, I was kind of on to something. I just didn't know what the heck I was actually doing.
Intuition.
It was funny though. I've seen these shirts on TikTok where they're tied around your bicep and they kind of billow out at your waist. So they make you look more muscular and they hide your gut. And the teacher had one on the first day. And I was like looking at his shirt. I'm like, why does it look so weird around his waist? I'm like, oh, it's one of those shirts. And then the next day he did not wear it and he did not look as muscular as he did the first day.
I don't want to find body shirts off on TikTok.
I bought one off of TikTok. It was a funny shirt. That was only $10. I've gotten some attention though. I won't wear it here because I don't want Drake to sue me. But it's a picture of Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, right there.
Well, I definitely won't wear it on video. And I definitely won't wear it like on me recording myself. I don't want Drake to be like, I did not give you permission to use my likeness. Actually, when I came in on Friday, I was on the subway and two of the workers there like came up to me like, can we see your shirt?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's a picture of Kendrick Lamar holding like a baby Drake.
Baby Drake.
Yeah.
They likes it. The Metro plays. Oof. There, right there.
But I won't buy a shirt off of TikTok if it's more than $15 with shipping. Because I just don't trust that stuff. But if it's like super cheap and it's some kind of a gag, I'm like, I'll buy it.
Okay.
I did buy some stuff off of Temu. You get what you pay for.
Yeah.
I did it out of curiosity. And they get you because they'll give you like a extra discount. Like if you spend $100 your first time, so I spent like $100. Some of the stuff wasn't too bad. All the clothes were plastic.
Plastic.
You could stretch the heck out of those shirts.
Oh, they're really elastic.
Yes.
Oh.
I would doubt there's 0.1% of cotton in any of those shirts. And I mainly bought like clothing stuff. I would not buy anything but a battery from Temu.
What is Temu?
It's like this. It's like Chinese Amazon, but cheaper and more